Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka, and we are back with another Twitter thread. Folks, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in crisis. With the exception of the exact present moment, the game for the last couple of months has been really good. TCG's been fine, Duel Links is really good, they've released this new mode that allows you to play a ton of decks that just totally flew under the radar, and I assume people are playing Master Duel. I haven't actually checked. One huge downside, though, that may matter more than everything else is the price of product. It's too low. This sounds like a weird complaint, right? But OTSs and LGSs make their bread and butter off of being able to sell sealed product, and sealed product is currently running less than cost for these stores. I've run a ton of online tournaments that used sealed product as pricing, and this is like unheard of. Almost every set released this year is hovering somewhere around the $30 price point. This is a core set on shelves for $27.83. An OTS wants to be able to sell this for about $90, so how are they going to be able to do it? Konami's come up with some pretty good ideas. The full arts that are coming soon, I think, will alleviate a lot of the pressure and give people something to chase that actually matters, as will the serialized cards. But I have another idea. What about this? In any pack, you can pull a card that you can exchange with the cashier for $100, and then you have every pack could be $100, so you should have to pay $100. Let's see what you all came up with. The correct answer is to add chase cards and redistributing. Okay, let's talk about the other answer. Take a page from the Pokemon TCG. Add code cards that give you gems or UR in Master Duel. Wouldn't fix anything, but would be neat. You're saying wouldn't fix anything? I think it definitely would. The Pokemon trading card game online sustained itself off of a code card economy that rewarded people who opened shitloads of packs. Like, this would make a difference. IP Masquerena swimsuit rare. Okay, that's a good idea, but let me show you the best rarity I've ever seen in any card game ever. So in Card Fight Vanguard, they have a rarity called Wedding Rarity. What if you were marrying the anime girl? I would take a wedding rarity Dispotter for sure. Okay, so first of all, we need to print 8 marginally different copies of Charizard into every set. Fedganator, they already tried this. Why do you think we have Platinum, Blue Eyes, Dark Magician Girl, Ghost Rare, Super Chocolatey, Special, Secret Rare of all those 3? What if Konami introduces a new line called Millennium Beyond? Oh, okay, all right. Okay, I'm seeing where you're going with this. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold up, this is a good-ass idea. Every set has exactly one box where every single card is printed with La Epic Waifu alt arts, like you just opened the AI slop selection and Nexus mods. Dude, I fucking love Nexus mods. Dude, what if Riliona was like a sexy woman? Riliona's already a sexy woman. Yeah, but what if she looked like an AI sexy woman? What if Detonator had her pussy out? Yeah, what if? Put a few of these in packs around the world, and if you pull it, you get an all-expense-paid trip to Duelist Kingdom. Okay, you're laughing? That would work. Like, if they were like, one in every, 100 million packs has a golden ticket for an invitational tournament, it would work. People would buy it. Just print Yu-Gi-Oh cards with Pokemon on them. Most people I know who buy Pokemon cards don't even know how to play the game, so it's guaranteed it'll sell. We're specifically trying to corner the Jake Paul monopoly. Or was it Logan? I don't know. I would try to increase the collection appeal of Yu-Gi-Oh by including rare serialized cards in every set. There could be little versions of existing cards with a cool... Whoa. I hope you are not denigrating the name of... multi-reality bending, spanning, trading card religion, Alestrals. I would buy the Stellar Fiendsmith engraver. I think they should introduce the new Powder Rare. This special rarity will be about as rare as old Starlights, and the cards will be coated in premium cocaine to give you that extra rush when opening packs. One of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh stories of all time, the time they saw someone smuggling crack in Lightning Overdrive packs. I think we should follow the path that every other licensed card game is taking and appeal to casual collectors. Here is an example card for this change in design philosophy. The Thing You Know, remember from The Thing? What do you think they are doing printing a whole archetype around any card that has grazed Joey's balls? Oh, Yugi had a wet dream about Mystical Elf once. Here's the Mystical Elf retrain. MST is Archetype now. It negates. In recent memory, I only had fun opening a box of limited pack world championships for a couple of reasons. Small card pool, each card is a variety of high rarities. Both reasons meant opening good cards at high rarity at several copies. I mean, yeah, I thought this pack was awesome. I mean, they just have to print it in quantities that don't remind us of the movie pack. Incentives for buying boxes. Holy fuck. Can't believe I had to scroll all the way down for this one. Lost Art was one of the best inclusions for locals ever. For $30 of sealed packs, you get to add on a reason to buy boxes. That would go a long way. Maybe in set, uncensored cards ahead of time would be pretty awesome. I don't want to gas the trading card game that Jesus Christ would play if he returned to Earth, Alestrals. But one cool thing they do is if you buy a box, you get a box topper, which is this like powerful promotional alt art card of a playable card. Like, that's awesome. Just to make every set rarity collection. Fuck it. Every card can come in a variety of sexy rarities and also common, so there's still the thrill of the gamble. Also, they should print tier limit support. I agree with both halves of this tweet. What they need to do is tone down the releases. Why do we still have Megatons, Legendary Duelist sets, deck building packs, Battles of Legend, etc.? 1 to 2 reprint sets, 1 to 2 deck building sets, 4 core sets. Unfortunately, like, this is definitely an answer that will not be explored. Every single card game right now is massively ramping up the amount of sets they release a year, and it is just impossible for everyone to have an interest in all of them. Magic has been like, oh, we make different sets for different people, but because there's really only one way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And there's only really one kind of player, a bunch of those sets just get completely ignored. Fewer sets with more important cards would go a long way. Remember when Megatons weren't 5 different sets? Better marketing. This is like legitimately one of them. I don't think people realize how effective this is. Pokemon and other collectibles are behemoths because of that. It's not as simple as that, but listen to the audience more, bring back ultis and ghosts back into main sets. It is kind of strange that like there aren't really commercials for the sets in the way there used to be. There's like an ad that plays at a YCS for players who are already entrenched and will know. But like, how do you pitch a new Yu-Gi-Oh set to a player who doesn't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is? For Pokemon, you'd be like, there's a Charizard in here. Oh my God, remember all the Pokemon you like? For a long time, they got away with it because the anime was functionally just a long ass commercial, but now there's no associated anime for the product. So I don't know. Every pack comes with a single copy of Big Chungus. Wait a minute. Wait, that's fucking funny. So he's like a big Chungus? Everyone's talking about the high end, but there's no reason not to look at the low end. Give us draft. We know the set's way ahead of time. Why not design some TCG exclusives to make the core sets draftable? Opening up packs is a fun, casual way to play even if you don't pull money, and it necessitates buying packs. Like, Magic the Gathering solved this at the start of the game by engineering a way by which you were incentivized to open product even if you didn't think you were going to get shit you want. Fuck me. Why do we not have draft? Konami, listen, you are free to use these ideas. We have solved the problem for you once again. Wedding rarity when. See you next time. I don't know, to be honest. Hey, great response. Thank you for contributing to the thread, dog. That was really helpful. I don't know. Fucking